Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is a very exciting video. I'm so excited because we are revamping our old shoes into something new and beautiful. So I feel like this is like the perfect opportunity to get started on like all of my old shoes because summer is coming, spring is coming, and I want to be ready. So some of these shoes I was inspired by Versace and Jimmy Choo, and then some I've just seen other people wear, and I wanted to buy some of my own, but I couldn't find them anywhere online, so I decided to make my own. So let's get crafting. Alright, so what I have here is my masking tape. I'm going to take this masking tape and tape it all over the black parts of the shoes. I'm doing this because I'm going to be spray painting these shoes and I don't want the black to be spray painted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape around all the black areas and the black trim. So I taped the heel because I want the heel to remain black. I was too lazy, so I didn't tape the middle of the shoe, like the soles. What you can do is you can tape it yourself. I just didn't want to put in the work. Anyways, so then you're going to want to spray paint with sweeping motions, and you don't want to spray paint too much because you don't want the spray paint to streak and have like dripping marks. So I just spray painted these twice. I spray painted a light coat once and then I let it air dry, and then I will spray paint it one more time.
It's always hard when you walk out of the doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with a...
So after your shoes have dried, you want to remove the tape, and obviously there might be some spots where you missed and the gold might be on the black trim of the shoe. So what I did is I took a Sharpie or a fabric marker, whatever you choose, and just touch up the spots where you missed.
We'll be okay, and I know it's the right thing to do. Let's break away. All colors will fade. Let's go our own way. Now's the time to decide what to...
After you remove the tape and touched up the spots, I went ahead and bought these necklaces at Walmart. I couldn't find chains anywhere else. Anyways, so you take the chain, put it through the loophole, and what you're gonna want to do is maybe go twice around your ankle just so that it looks more luxurious and just more put together rather than one chain around your ankle. The good thing about this is that you can adjust the chain to your ankle so it can fit any kind of ankle size. I really have like really small ankles, so this idea works perfect for me. Even though these shoes are not my size, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But yeah, once you're done with the other shoe, go ahead and do that to the other shoe. You can also do this with ribbons. I don't know, these were just the Versace inspired ones, so I went ahead with the chains. And then you're all done. So I feel like this looks way more expensive than what we began with, and that's the goal. So for this pair of shoes, what I am going to do is I'm going to take one large piece, one medium piece, and one small piece of tulle. You want to fold the tulle pieces in half, in a couple of halves, so that you can scrunch them up in bows.
Don't be afraid.
Once you have folded your tulle, you want to go right in the middle of it and fold it down and tie it with a string. Once you have it tied with string, you can tie the small, medium, and large bows together with another string. Once you've tied all three small, medium, and large bows together, I went ahead and tied them once again with some more tulle just so that it covers the string and that it looks more like a bow. So I did that to one, and I'm going to do the same for the other just so that it looks and matches.
The doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything.
Once I'm done fluffing up the bows, after I tied them, I'm going to glue them on. You can do both the toes of the shoes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue on the heel and glue on the toe. So you're going to want to take your E6000 glue because hot glue won't hold as well, and you're going to want to put some glue on the back of the bow and hold it down onto wherever you want it to go. This does not hold so well against the heel, so you're going to have to hold it for a little while and then put either a hair clip or a bobby pin just to hold it in place while you wait for it to dry. You're going to want to do it on the backs of the heel as well. I just use some hair clips to hold it in place while it dries.
Is this our destiny? Just like it was meant to be. Yeah.
As you can see, I thought I was done with this pair of shoes, but then I found this earring. It was kind of broken and the jewels were falling off. I just glued the jewels back together. I never really use these earrings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hot glue on the back of the earrings and kind of stick the pin in the middle of the bow, just so that it has like a more put together look. I'm going to do this on the front bow and I'll do this on the back bow as well. You can use anything larger. I'm just kind of scared to use anything larger because it could fall off, or I don't know, it just looks better with something small and cute.
We're talking to each other. I know we feel the same about the situation, like we're stuck inside a game. Time to get out of this.
So for this pair, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlace all the laces and replace those laces with ribbons.
The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before. Yeah.
Once you've unlaced, you want to go ahead and take a pair of ribbon and cut it the same exact length as the laces.
Don't be afraid, we'll be okay. And I know it's the right thing to do, let's break away. All colors will fade.
Once I have cut the ribbon to the length I want it to be, I want to go ahead and seal the ends just so that there's no frayed ribbon.
By you, I'll stand by you. Now's the time to decide what you do, let's break away.
Now I'm going to thread the ribbon all the way through the lace holes.
It's always hard when you walk out of the doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with a
After lacing up the shoes with the ribbon, I decided to tie a bow with the leftover ribbon that I had.
Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more. Come run away, don't be afraid, we'll be okay. And I know it's the right.
As you can see, I did not like those bows, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to tie the ribbon on the ends like a gift bag and tie it on each hole of the laces, and then I'm going to cut them so that the ends of the ribbon don't stick out, and then I'll tuck those knots in deeper into the shoes under the laces.
Oh, yeah. About time we let things go.
After cutting those ends off, I'm going to take a wider ribbon and tie a bow. I already tied the first bow, and this is the method that I used to tie the first bow. Just so you can see, I found that this bow method works best to have the bow prettier in the middle. And then you're going to just want to adjust the bow as much as you can to make it look more bow-like and less sloppy.
All colors will fade. Let's go our own way. Now's the time to decide what to do, and I'll stand by you.
After you have your bows, you want to go ahead and
cut off the excess ribbon that you have, and then you can cut it straight or in triangle pieces. I feel like the triangle pieces would look way cuter, but I had super dull scissors, so instead I just cut as a straight edge. And then what you want to do is you want to seal the edges with fire just so that they don't fray and just so that it looks more put together.
Yeah, we both carry a scar. Let's rewrite the part we're playing. Time to cherish who we are. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before.
Then of course baby Caesar got curious, so he came and decided to help and sniff and basically eat all my supplies.
We can't stay no more. Come run away. Don't be afraid. We'll be okay. And I know it's the right thing to do. Let's break away. All colors will fade.
After that, you want to go ahead and use your E6000 glue to glue the bows in place onto the ribbons. I wanted to use hot glue, but hot glue just didn't stay very well, and E6000 glue is more permanent for fabrics. So when you place the bows, you want to be careful because they slide, because satin on satin slides and the bows are pretty heavy, so you want to make sure to use a clip in place to hold the bows in place onto the ribbons. My bows slid down and left a whole trail of glue, so that wasn't too cute, but it's clear so your mistakes aren't really visible.
Oh, yeah. Now it's time for something better. And time for us to follow our dreams.
So I just thought these bows were way better looking than the last ones. So this pair is the easiest pair yet. These were actually my wedding shoes. I could not find flats anywhere. They were all rounded and ugly looking, and I hate flats personally. I love heels, but I didn't want to be taller than my husband for our wedding day, so what I decided is I decided to make my own cute pair of shoes. If you look around, there's a lot of flats which cost like $60 for a basic pair of flats, and I did not want to spend the money for some basic flats, so I found these at DSW. They were originally $50. I had a coupon and I could have ended up buying them for $30, but I had another coupon if I used my phone number, and I got these in total of $5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the ankle straps and put in a ribbon. I opted for a tulle ribbon just because the satin one is very slippery and the bows wouldn't really hold in place. So I just, of course, sealed the ends of the ribbon, and when you tie these around your ankle, you want to tie it in a bow. You can double knot it, but it just doesn't look that great. So you just tie it in a bow, kind of fix the bow up, and voila. So for these heels, I took these glitter or rhinestone brooches that I found for $2. I am going to glue them on the backs of these heels. I used hot glue for this particular project, and that was a horrible idea because I needed to use E6000 glue. These brooches are super heavy, so they do not stick on leather with hot glue. It just falls off. It does not stay at all. This was actually the first project that I did, and then after using the hot glue on this pair of shoes, I decided to just use E6000 glue for all the other ones just because it holds better. So these are also a super easy pair to do because you can find any kind of brooch. If you want, you can do smaller. If you want, you can do bigger. I just recommend gluing them on really well because when you're walking, they can wobble and just fall off.
Those were super easy DIYs. Anyone can do them. They literally took less than 20 minutes for each pair of shoes. Honestly, one was just a ribbon. So these were all super easy except the spray painted ones, just because that took a little bit longer just to tape around the black. If you want, you can buy a different pair of shoes which has less work. Honestly, those shoes I got for $4. I know, super cheap. I got them at Goodwill just because I needed another pair of black shoes just for this video. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them because I'm not a size 8, but I guess we'll see. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.